Good morning, everyone. It is Monday and it is assembly, but it looks a little bit different this morning because it is our final assembly of the term. And what we would usually do is have a very large 50 things celebration where we have all of our pupils and our family and our friends come into the school and we celebrate the fantastic achievements of our young people. But unfortunately, we just need to do it this way, and I'll have a party myself here with you now. Our 50 things at New Struan was something that we developed a few years ago, and our whole school community were part of thinking about what things would be important for our young people to develop their independence. And we created a list with them of 50 things that we felt were most meaningful. Things like being able to load a dishwasher, brush my face, brush my teeth, cross a road safely, make an appointment, things like that. And at the end of every term, we look to see what level of achievement we've reached. So some of our young people have reached bronze level, some have reached silver, and then we hope that over their whole time here at New Struan, by the time they leave, they're at a platinum level. So what I'm going to do now is share some of the fantastic achievements our young people have made during this time and during lockdown in particular, and celebrate those achievements with you at home. So let me share our assembly. 50 things. We're going to start with Barra Class. And we'll go through each class and we'll look at some of the particular achievements that our young people have made. And this is Ross. Ross has been at home during lockdown. He's been having so much fun and a lot of kindness. Ross was lucky enough to have a bouncy castle purchased for him, and he's been having a brilliant time with Mum. And I see that you've also got a hot tub much like Liam. We can't wait to have you back, Ross. We're really looking forward to seeing you again, but it's been really joyful to see all your smiles. Kane has been working so hard at the 50 things at home. He has been washing up. He has even been sitting down and having dinner with Mum and Dad at the table. Well done, Kane. Every time you phone Kane at home, Kane always answers the phone and has a little chat. Painted the whole fence. You've been having some really meaningful learning at home experiences. Well done, Kane. You're working towards your independence so well. We can't wait to see you. And I know that you've been particularly fond of getting to know Mairead's cat, Alfie, through FaceTime. So maybe we can meet Alfie in person next time. Well done, Kane. Some more of our Barra Class boys. Here's Alexander. That's Alexander with horses. So he was doing a lot of that before lockdown, getting to know some of the animals and having some experiences that we have with local animals here. But he's also been shopping and working for collecting things from a list, using money to make sure that he's purchasing them properly and bringing them back to class. He's been integral in looking after our fish that we're living in Barra Class too. And there's a shot of Alexander enjoying some drama, which he's been really flourishing in this term and over the course of this term. So well done, Alexander. We're really looking forward to seeing you again next session. Here's David. David's been busy up at our flats during this time, and he's been doing a lot of helping with the hoovering because you can do a lot of mess with the lentils. So there's a bit of a balance there. Being very active has been quite important for David. So he's been working towards our active achievement for our 50 things and developing some lovely friendships. There's a brilliant shot there with April up at the flats. So well done to David. I know that you watch our assemblies and I know that you watch Attention Autism videos and you have a good giggle at all the things that are happening. So we can't wait to have you back down here and doing it live. David's been back over in Romania during this time, so we've really missed him. But before he went across there, David was learning how to cycle on a bike, and that's a huge achievement. So fantastic, well done, David. And he's also been incredibly active. Our 50 things for our active is to be active for 20 minutes a day. Now, David definitely beats that target. We can't wait to see you back, David. We've really missed you. Here's Jenny. Jenny is another member of our Barra Class group, she's been working as part of the group, turn taking and sharing spaces, sharing learning experiences. She's very active and walks every day with Julia. We've had the pleasure of having Jenny here with us, and it's been great to see her flourish and develop, and we can't wait to see her back with all of her classmates next term. This is our newest pupil. Welcome to Leon, and here is his 50 thing that he's definitely been working on, developing friendships. So here he is with some of our staff members up at the flats, where he's been settling in and getting to know us a little bit better. And we cannot wait for Leon to be a new member of Barra Class in the next term, which is going to be fantastic to get to know you. But it's so great to hear how well you've been settling in at the flats and feeling safe and comfortable in that space. And that smile, I think, proves that exactly. Now, cooking has been a huge part of the 50 things that all of our children achieve. They love being in a food tech room. They love working with Liz, our fantastic food tech teacher. And here's some shots of the cooking skills that they've been developing, sharing a space to have a meal with others. Sometimes there's a little shot down there at the bottom with David laughing his head off. I think they were having a birthday class party in Barra Class. So sharing and making a meal has been really important. And during this time, we've been doing a little bit of that on a Wednesday as a group of pupils and staff who are here. And that's been really nice. Everybody's been cooking something and sharing it and sharing that meal together. On to Islay Class. Here's a picture of Sam with Gus, Kelly's dog, who comes in to visit us regularly. Sam's been making amazing progress with learning about how to look after animals and how to keep animals safe, and actually how animals can help him to feel calm and to feel safe too. And there's a shot of lots of dog shots. We've got Jack with his dog, and we've got Billy with his dog, and we've got a very important picture in the bottom right, that roll that you see. Because Jack Tidy, you have been working your socks off with your 50 things at home, and that was the first meal that you prepared all by yourself, and you sat down and ate. It's a fantastic achievement. You've been doing loads of cooking, but you've also been doing loads of thinking about how you can be more independent with all of your routines at home. And I know you've mastered that shower, which is no mean feat. If you've ever had a shower in my house, I've still not really mastered my shower. Well done, Jack. You've been working so hard, and I know your independence is really important to you as you go off to college. So good for you. Got some more shots here. We've got Alfie and Katie. Katie's Alfie's sister, who've been doing a bit of camping at home. So we've been recreating experiences at home. And I know that over the last few weeks, Alfie, you've been picking up reading again, which is fantastic to hear. You're making your way through loads of books, and I'm really glad because we've bought lots of new books for our school library. So really can't wait to have you back and doing some reading here with us too. And there's a picture of our lovely new Think Pod, which arrived just before lockdown. And Sam and Scott, I think, are having quite a formal meeting in the pod that afternoon. But we've also been having some lovely digital learning with Claire, our fantastic drama teacher, who's been able to carry on doing some drama work with the pupils through Zoom, which has been really brilliant to see. You've been really busy all term. Even if you're at home or you've been here, you've been working through your 50 things. It's brilliant. Good job, Islay Class. Billy, you have been chefing to the max here. You have made such amazing progress with cooking this term. It's fantastic. You've been cooking for mum and dad at home. You've been cooking for staff here. You've been really flourishing. And the fact that you felt confident enough to make a video to teach us all how to make your amazing mac and cheese is a fantastic achievement, Billy. You should be really, really proud of yourself because we're really proud of you. Jason, you have been a music master over lockdown, signed by an indie band, making tracks left, right and centre. So you are so ready for your college course, and we are delighted that both Jack and Jason got accepted onto the sound production course for next session. I know how excited you both are, and I know how hard you worked to get there, so well done. What an achievement. Islay Class also features Freddie our rabbit and our snails. So a huge thank you to our staff, Karen and Lindsay, who have been looking after Freddie and our snails. to an amazing level. Lindsay has learned all of the snail care system that I didn't even know existed. Can't wait to have our furry friends and slimy friends back here at New Struan, particularly because Sam, I know you really like to take care of the snails. Thank you, Karen and Lindsay, and to your children at home for being so accommodating and looking after our lovely animals. Some more shots of Islay Class in the kitchen here. We've got Alfie, who's been working through cookbooks and he's been cooking things for mum at home. We've got the pasties, there's a shot of Jason there. The paninis that Jason and Jack had ran at the end of last term were just delicious in our school cafe. So the Islay Class boys can certainly cook a meal for someone else, and a very delicious meal at that. Jura Class. Here's a picture of Frankie, our newest member of Jura Class. Frankie has been flourishing here. He's been cooking in the kitchen. He's been out and about in the local area on the bikes. Well done, Frankie. You really are developing your cooking skills. Kieran, you've been doing that too up at the flats. You've been baking that big, delicious cake. Jay's been growing some cress down here, but also has been thinking about touching and smelling different foods, which can feel a bit uncomfortable sometimes. He's made some brilliant progress at starting to get to know some of the ingredients that you might cook with in the future. Here's some more shots for Jura Class. Kieran has been on pool cleaning duty up at the flats, and there's a lovely picture of you doing some learning where you are managing to get into the online classroom with teams and work through some of those tasks. And I know since you've been popping down here, you've met your new teacher, Craig, and he can't wait to get to know you a little bit better and work with you next term. Now, this picture here on the right is all about Benjamin, because I know that there is a picture of Benjamin making an amazing bubble caterpillar. But I know you weren't so keen on that being shared on this forum, so I've not put it on there. But it was an amazing bubble caterpillar with 6 big bubbles blowing up. But this picture is of the cygnet swans that you've been tracking, because you've been really active. You've been making a plan for your day, you've been doing a little bit of work with mum, but you've also been trying to get out and about and do some walking, and you've been watching these cygnet grow. And actually, I wonder if they're the same ones that I've been watching grow in Glasgow too, only to have a chat and see if it's the same group of cygnets. But it's lovely to see all your pictures, and it's been lovely to hear about the things you've been doing at home, Benjamin. You should be really proud. We can't wait to see you again. Some more Jura Class. This one's for Jay, who's been working on the 50 things of playing as part of a team, and he's really been doing that. This is some pictures of him at the beach, and he's been with family. He's been playing with family, playing with his little sister, but he's also been playing as part of a team with the young people that have been here at school and coming down every Wednesday and sharing lunch and with us in our space up here. It's been really great to see. We love to see Jay's smiling face, and he's been an absolute assembly superstar helper too. I couldn't have done it without him. Well done, Jay. Ellie, we're on to Tiree Class, and Ellie has been unbelievably busy during this lockdown. She has worked her way through her 50 things almost every day. You can load the dishwasher now, you put your washing on, you hang your washing up. You can definitely master a physical skill with the Joe Wicks. That's a brilliant workout shot. But Ellie, you've been thinking about keeping active, which has been really important. You've been doing so much cleaning up at the flats, and you've been doing your learning through the online teams. And you've been thinking about things that help you feel a bit less stressed when it comes to transitions and moving in and out of the flats or out to the garden. Ellie, you should be amazingly proud of yourself, because you are mastering those 50 things like nothing I've seen. Now on to Adam. It's been such a pleasure to see all of the pictures and hear all of your news, Adam, on our Teams chat. You've been certainly making healthy choices once a day, because I know how active you've been. You've been out for walks, you've been down to get some more washing up liquid. This is a lovely shot of you drawing a fish, which I know is one of the challenges that Lauren had set. And it's great to see you back at bounce, jumping up and down on the trampoline and being active for 20 minutes a day. And Adam is definitely active for 20 minutes a day. So well done you, Adam. Some more from the kitchen, sharing space to have a meal, developing cooking skills and cooking a meal for someone else is something that Tiree Class absolutely flourish with. Adam has been cooking, I think, probably almost every day at home, which has been brilliant to see. It's lovely to see you coming together as a family to have a meal too. Ellie, you've been cooking for staff and friends up at the flats. So it's been a lovely way of seeing people come together and to enjoy that experience and to develop your independence through those things too. So well done, Ellie. Here's George and Liam. Liam, you are absolutely occupying your leisure time in a hot tub. That's the best way of occupying a leisure time I think I could think of. George, you've been working on occupying your time colouring, but you've also been doing a huge amount of puzzle challenges, and I know how you're up to, I think, pieces with hundreds now, which is fantastic. But you are also out and about doing walking, and you live in such a beautiful area to do that, and I know Mum's really been enjoying that with you. So I think you have certainly achieved being active for 20 minutes a day. Well done, George, well done. Now, we're on to Star Awards, which look a little bit different for our 50 things. Normally what we would be doing is awarding some trophies and some certificates at the different levels our young people have achieved. But because it's been a little bit different this term and it's a bit harder to understand, we've picked through some of the achievements that young people have made where they've really been focusing on their 50 things at home. But the first Star Award goes to our employee. Now, we have a list of different jobs. We have a jobs board here at Struan, and our young people apply for different jobs that they might be interested in doing as part of our work experience. So at our end of term assemblies, we always have an employee award. So our first Star Award goes to David Jackson, who is the employee of the year. David has been a paper shredder to the nth. The shredding machine is just outside my office, so I know how much shredding that David is doing. He works really hard to make sure that everything's recycled properly. So we're going through all of the different classes in the school, collecting the recycling and shredding it properly. It's a really important job, part of our eco schools. So thank you, David. A very well-deserved Employee of the Year award to you. Let's see who's next. Chef of the Year. Now, Liz has chosen to award you, Billy, with Chef of the Year. You have demonstrated an excellent effort, hard work, and you have really improved your confidence and your cookery skills, so much so that you're going into next session working towards your national qualification. So, Billy, Chef of the Year wins an apron, which will be delivered to you, and along with your certificate. So, what a start. We're working on an Italian cookbook, Billy, and I can't wait to cook up some of the recipes that you're going to make. It's such a well-deserved Chef of the Year. Well done to you. Now we're on to some certificates for the young people who have been working through those 50 things at home. Jack, you absolutely deserve a 50 things at home certificate because you have had a look through our 50 things. You've thought about the ones that you think you can do, but you need a bit more practice with. You've thought about the ones that are really difficult, and you've really challenged yourself to get them done and to really try. Because I know that you really want to be as independent as you can when you get into college, and that's absolutely a fantastic goal to have, and you've worked so hard to get there. So you keep it up, Jack. It's brilliant to see you flourish into such a wonderful young man. So we've put this lovely picture of a sculpture that you made with Indy for Pride, and it's brilliant. I love that sculpture. Well done, Jack. Well deserved 50 things at home certificate for you. Kane, you have also been awarded a 50 things at home certificate because you have been so helpful at home. You've been doing so many jobs, and you've been really trying to do them by yourself, and to not have too much help, to give a practice and have a go. So I think that absolutely deserves a 50 things at home certificate. Well done, Kane. We have a 50 things certificate to also award to you, Ellie. Now, Ellie, you have been washing up, loading the dishwasher, doing so many different things to really excel in your independence. And I know that your sister and your mum are so proud of you, and we are Tree, red lion. This is a little bit of a sad one because we're going to say goodbye to George and to Adam, who are leaving us for their adult lives now. Normally we would have a wonderful graduation assembly, and we will have those, but we'll do it next session when we can be together a little bit closer. We're going to see George settle into his new house and Adam settle into his new adult services too. We have had such a wonderful time with both of these young people in our school over the years, and we'll be really sad to see you go, but we cannot wait to hear how you flourish as young men. Good luck, George, and good luck, Adam. And we're going to say a welcome to Leon and a welcome to Dylan. So both Dylan and Leon will be joining our school, and they'll be starting our new term with us in August. We can't wait to get to know you, Dylan, because we don't know you yet. We're starting to get to know you, Leon, and we can't wait to have you down in the school. So a huge welcome to Leon and to Dylan. Finally, I just want to end on a huge thank you. A thank you to our fantastic staff here at New Struan School and residencies who have been working their socks off to make sure that young people at home have got lots of things to do and have lots of connections with us still. The young people who are coming into our school have lots of things to do and lots of connections, and up at our flats to make sure that those young people feel supported and to feel safe. Our values of happiness, trust, flourish and pride are never more evident than now. So thank you to parents, thank you to pupils. I hope you have a fantastic summer holiday. Try and enjoy a little bit of sunshine. We cannot wait to have you all back. We can't wait, we're so excited. So have a brilliant summer, and we will see you all in August. Take care.